Step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network. Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Coming to you live from the Pizza Ranch studio and brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks. Dope Propane, Great Southern Bank that cares as much about your money as you do. Shelter Insurance, Bank of Billings, and Laborers Local 663. Pleased to be joined now by an old hack here at the Missouri Sports Network. Very familiar with this gentleman, the Springfield Central head football coach, Coach Jim Johnson. Coach Johnson, hey, thanks for your time today on this special occasion.
Hey, appreciate you having us again.
Coach, before we talk with our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week, tell us a little bit about this game last week. You're 1-0 for the first time at Central and in a few years, but you get a big win over Clever. Talk to us about the contest this past Friday.
You know, it was a big win. You know, every game counts, as you know. So I'll throw a couple cliches at you. You know, everything's important. The first game's always important. So, you know, also brings, you know, two birds with one stone. Haven't had a first win, 1-0 in a long time, and win a home opener in a bit. So that's exciting for everybody for the most part. You know, Clever's a tough team. They're going to grow towards the end of the season. They saw that last year. And, you know, whether they're young or not, you know, they came out and played us with everything they got. And, you know, we took some of their best shots. I think we had just outlasted them a little bit. But outside of that, you know, it was a good game, and it was a great win for Central.
Yeah. And the gentleman alongside is our Chevy Dealer Week 1, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Male Athlete of the Week, Tae'Sean McShane. 280 yards on 18 carries, which is a new single-game record there at Springfield Central. And this is not like Springfield Central opened yesterday. This school's been around about 100 years. And but Coach Johnson, tell us a little bit about Tae'Sean's performance on Friday night.
I mean, it's one of those magical nights. You know, whatever you did, it worked for him. You know, he put the ball in his hands, and you know, he either slashed him in the middle or he went outside. You know, he's got a lot of speed. He's just a great athlete, and from that standpoint, you know, you certainly have to recognize his ability. And you know, he's a big young man. He's 6'3", 215. So when he's steaming at you, it's kind of scary. You know, so we make sure he put his pads out in front of him, hold that ball tight, and, you know, let's go for the ride.
Tae'Sean, first off, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and the Missouri Sports Network, congratulations on being named a Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Male Athlete of the Week. But tell us from your point of view, number one, did you realize how many yards you were piling up during the game?
Well, I was really just trying to run hard. That was my goal. I just want to have a really great senior season. And, you know, I'm just trying to put a name out there for myself. And I appreciate my teammates, especially my linemen, big boys up front. And, you know, like I said, I was just trying to run hard. I didn't really know until the next day, actually, that I ran for that much. So it was big. It was a big surprise for me.
Tell us a little bit about your background. I see the necklace with the number 84 on it. Have you always been a running back? Because that's not a typical running back number.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had a cousin that passed this year.
Oh,
and he went to Hillcrest High School, yeah, and he wore the number 84. So I just decided to wear it this year. So.
All right. So go back to your freshman year?
Okay. So yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
No, it's all right. What position did you play?
I was a little bit of both. I played running back and receiver, but growing up, I played running back. So I've always kind of been a running back. So freshman year was kind of my start of like, I played corner, running back, and then like a little bit of receiver. So it was a little bit mixture. And then I took a year off my sophomore year and then came back. So junior year was kind of like the year I was like, okay, I can really like do this. I can really run the ball. I can be a good running back.
You know, you're in the huddle, and when the play is called, do you have plays that you particularly like that kind of your eyes kind of light up like, okay, I'm going to get to show my talent here a little bit? Or do you have a favorite play or two?
Really, I'll probably say it was probably like, I think it was probably. Oh wait, did you say show? Or
no? What's your favorite play?
Oh, out of the Clever game, I'll probably say it was one of my first runs. It was a pretty big gain. I hit the hole, I got to the outside, and then got a pretty big gain. But that whole first drive was pretty impressive to me. I was really surprised about my stamina. I didn't think I was going to keep going like that. So once I seen that my momentum was going, like I just kept going. I was like, I might as well just got to keep going. And they actually got a pick the first quarter, or yeah, I think it's the first quarter. So then I was like, all right, can't break down. Just got to keep pushing and let's do it again. And then I scored that next drive. So
Yeah. Do you, you did you have goals coming into this season? Were there any goals that you set for yourself?
So I actually did want to break the rushing yard record. Like I wanted to break the entire because my plan was to just get 1,000 yard rushing year. So when I broke the single most rushing yards, I was I was surprised. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. So I'm glad I did that, but still got to keep running.
You
Trying to
bet.
break
Well,
more.
you're almost to the third of the way there.
Yeah.
But and again, we're visiting with Tae'Sean McShane from Central High School, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, athlete of the week, 280 yards on 18 carries, which is a new school record. Tae'Sean, just really quick, if you could go back right now to your freshman year and give yourself some advice as a freshman, what advice would you give that 14-year-old Tae'Sean McShane?
For sure, hit the weight room. Like I wish that I would have been in the weight room a lot more my freshman year and took like football a lot more serious because I really didn't know how long I was going to be doing it for. So weight room for sure. Listening, just when the coaches tell me something, not get an attitude and just kind of just go. Even if I feel like I'm right, just listen, just go along with it, and just do better than the next player or whatever it is. So those are the two. Those are the two big main factors, and those are the things I've been working on a lot. Like weight room for sure. Like we're in there lifting right now, lifting and just listening for sure.
What what would you like to be doing next year at this time?
Playing college ball. That's all.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
So
good. Well, once again, Tae'Sean, on behalf of the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, the Missouri State. I almost said Missouri State Bears. Missouri Sports Network, congratulations. And best of luck as you go into Friday. And then what do you know about your Friday opponent?
so yeah, I know that they like to pass a lot. So uh, hopefully, I don't know how much defense I'll be playing, but the plan is just to run hard and just keep doing what I'm doing. I see that I've been watching a lot of film on them. I noticed that they like stacking the box a lot. So I feel like the middle of the field will open up a lot because I'm pretty sure they've watched film over us. So plan is just to run hard.
Very good. Well, Tae'Sean, hey, thanks so much for your time. Coach Johnson, what are your thoughts here as you head into Friday night with a Fairgrove team that's been very good over the past decade?
We got a game plan, and the biggest part about it simply is sticking to it. They might be young. I know they lost a lot of seniors last year, but they're still experienced in what they do. So I know Coach Voorhees going to have them ready and pumped, and no one wants anybody to come into the house and wreck shop. So we're still going to go in and play ball and give them everything we got, and in the end, we'll let the play on the field decide the outcome.
You bet. Well, gentlemen, I certainly appreciate you being generous with your time during the school day. I know everybody's busy this time of year, but Coach Johnson, thanks for setting this up. Tae'Sean, thank you so much. Best of luck as the remainder of your senior season, and look forward to getting to see you play.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet. You're watching the Missouri Sports Network at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. And keep it right here at the MissouriSportsNetwork.com.